Yeovil, England, and a bird's eye view of an industrial giant, Augusta Westland. It's not until you fly above the site that you get the enormity of it. It's some 300 acres. It's been here for nearly a century. And this is what we're here to see. The British military call it the Wildcat. To the rest, it's the AW-159.
Aircraft that are in the heart of a battle are bespoke military applications with their own defensive aids, their own weapon systems and such like. But 80% of military application can be done by a commercial aircraft that's missionized to meet 80% of the requirement.
Missioning a helicopter relies on several crucial components. The managing director, Ray Edwards, calls them the crown jewels.
Electronics, or the mission equipment integration, in the design and build of the transmission system and in the design and build of the blades. More of the man hours are spent in the design activity and in the detail manufacturing capabilities.
Design is where this aircraft is truly cutting edge.
We saw the opportunity. We had a large order of a new aircraft, so this was our chance to design the aircraft on a digital fashion with a computer. And the first prototype aircraft flew exactly on the day we programmed it to. Now, in the past, that would have been pretty well impossible to achieve. And they got a clash detect system which they can monitor and say, you know, that loom is trying to go through this metal and it won't fit. So you never get something which won't
You'll know that
together.
before you actually start to do that here.
This is stage 6, the last thing. This aircraft moves in about 2 or 3 days to the flight line.
So what are they doing now?
They're testing the IDU displays. They check the fuel loadings on there, the hydraulic pressure, all the warnings.
Warning lights might have come in useful for the business. Augusta Westland is currently facing corruption allegations related to an Indian contract. The Indian government has frozen payments.
We are supporting all the investigations. There is no reference to any poor performance of the helicopter.
And in 2011, Augusta Westland had to lay off almost 400 staff as cuts in the British defense budget hit hard. 2 years on, that battle is far from won.
Everybody on this site fully understands that if we don't improve, we won't have a future, or the future will be limited of. So it really is always just getting 3,500 people rowing the boat in the same direction so we continually improve what we need to do.
If needed, he says, this factory could triple capacity. They can only hope eventually demand will provide that vital lift. Jim Bolden, CNN, Yeovil, England.